Okay, so I wanted to make this video because I'm having a binging moment. And so what I mean by that, and I never capture these stressful moments, but here is what's going on. Here's the situation of why. I'm almost kind of going to cry. I just had dinner with my husband and one of his coworkers. They are going down to they're going down to Houston, Texas for BMW training because they work on cars and they're doing extended training. And so I'm going to have, and it's Friday, and they're going to be down there through Sunday. And we went to a restaurant before he left just so I could see him real quick because I thought he was leaving tomorrow and whatever. Because otherwise, after work today, I was going to go straight to the gym and be good. And I was all pumped and I was in a good mood and I was eating well all day. Anyways, so I'm driving home and I'm like, ooh, he's not going to be home for the next 2 nights. And it just started reeling in my head. What do I want to eat? What do I want to eat? What can I get? What can I get? Because he's not going to be there to see what I'm eating and to see what I'm wanting to eat and what I want to binge on. And here's the stuff that's going in my head that I want. I want to go to Wendy's and get a Frosty because someone was talking about one the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't had a Frosty in 100 years. And then I want to go to Tom Thumb. This was my first reaction. By the way, sorry, I'm on my camera phone, so I have no light. So I'm just whatever. But I wanted to go to Tom Thumb or a grocery store and just go crazy on junk food. I wanted to get chips and the Tostitos cheese dip and go crazy with that and get chocolate cookies and donuts that have probably been sitting there for 18 hours or whatever. And I don't even remember all this stuff. I'm just this is how chaotic my mind can get whenever I'm binging. And so I haven't gotten to the point of actually doing it, but what usually happens, which is what I'm trying to fight through right now and talk through it, is that I'm trying to talk myself out of it. Because what I'm doing is I was listening to music and I was all in a good mood. I'm praying over my husband to, have a safe trip down to Houston. And anyways, and as soon as I stopped praying, then it's then I started thinking more internally towards myself. And I'm like, okay, what am I going to eat? What am I going to eat? What can I go? Where can I go? And I started getting really excited. And so it really kind of pissed me off, honestly. And I turned off the radio and I was like, okay. I was like, God, I need to get this out of my system. I need to talk myself out of this. Because about 5 minutes ago, if I didn't have such a long drive home from where we were having dinner, I probably would have stopped at Tom Thumb or a fast food place or whatever. But I think I'm getting to the point where I'm okay with not going. But I'm still I want to go into Chick-fil-A. I want to go into Wendy's. I want to go into, Tom Thumb and go crazy with cookies and coffee, Bluebell ice cream and all this stuff that I'm thinking about. And the problem is my mind's reeling. I'm well, I shouldn't do it and I should do it. And the diet side of me is I got back down to 199 this morning on my scale. I was hell yeah. And this is what always happens to me, and I self-sabotage. And it's as soon as I got down to that 199, now I'm hell yeah, I want to just eat whatever the heck I want and do whatever. And I know that I'm going to be mad and regretful and be pissed that I go to my Weight Watchers meeting in 2 days. And because I have the freedom to be by myself, to eat whatever the hell I want, that's going to kill my weigh-in on Sunday. Which, having that accountability through Weight Watchers to go weigh in front of somebody is one of the main reasons why Weight Watchers works, is because it does give you accountability. Anyways, I'm literally taking a different back road. I'm literally taking a different back road to get to my house so I don't have to go down Beltline, which is in Addison. That's just full of restaurants and fast food and grocery stores and commerce and all that. And I'm literally physically avoiding it because all I want to do right now is stop and get really bad stuff. And we just had dinner and I ate well. We went to a barbecue place and I had a small portion of brisket and I had, I didn't eat any of the gross, I don't like a whole lot of mayonnaise anyway, so that helped. But the whole half of my plate was filled with red new potatoes, which would be delicious if they weren't covered in mayonnaise. So I don't like that anyway. So I didn't eat it. So I honestly didn't eat that much food. And I was perfectly happy. Like, what I did eat was the right amount, even though it only looked like I ate like a third of what I should have. Anyway, so I just kind of wanted to make this video of, like, as I'm going through the process of trying to literally talk myself down out of a binge. Because all I can think about right now is going to the grocery store. And so here's the things that I should be doing instead. I should go home. I should do the laundry and not sit on the TV or not sit down on the couch and eat mindlessly and getting all of that high from all of the junk food and watching, I'm watching Heartland on Netflix right now. So I could be doing laundry. I should go for a jog, which, by the way, I jog with a taser, so don't feel like I'm dangerous or anything. Or I could physically go to the gym, because going on Friday nights is really fun because there's no one there. Or I could do a workout video at my house. I'm trying to tell myself all the things I should be doing. Another thing is I've been reading Reshaping It All. It was Candace Cameron Bure's book. I've had it on my Kindle. I only got halfway through it a long time ago, like a year ago. And I'm starting to read it again. And it's kind of like weight loss through, body, mind, soul, and basically religion. And kind of like working through weight loss through Christ, basically. Anyways, not to be too religious, I'm just saying that's what I'm reading. It's like I was literally reading it last night. And I'm like, yeah, I need to like emulate how she is with her food and how she treats herself and all the good stuff that I'm learning in that book or whatever. And then, I was looking back at my my goals that I set back at the beginning of my kind of restarting my weight loss. And at this point, granted, it was just a goal, but at this point I should have been down like 50 pounds already. And I'm only down like 26. So, and that's fine, but just saying, I haven't been as focused as I should because moments like this, because I'll go freaking crazy eating whatever the hell I want. And it's so hard. And I'm about to turn on my main street and I'm going to be passing Sonic, Taco Cabana, which I don't really care about. I'm going to be passing Wendy's with Frosties in it. I'm going to be passing a Target and a Tom Thumb. And all the convenience of living in this city. Anyways, and then another thing that is a positive thing that I'm like, why am I wanting to binge? This is ridiculous. Is because at work, we have a new girl that is larger than I am by a bit. She's 200 and something. I don't know. I don't gauge weight very well. Anyways, and she was really asking me about weight loss and working out, because I said something, I guess, about going to the gym. And she's like, well, if you don't mind me asking, what was the biggest that you've been at? And I was like, last March I was 225.2. She's like, what? She's like, I cannot imagine you like big. And that was like kind of a mind-blowing comment. I'm like, you cannot imagine me big. Because all that, it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, so to her, I am a skinny person. Which in my mind, that's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. Because to me, all I think about is these pants are too tight, or I'm struggling with this, and I don't want to go to the gym, and I don't want to go for a run, and I don't want to go to my weight watch. I'm just thinking of all the negative bullshit. And she's just evidently paying attention to me, and she's just seeing me be successful, which I'm like, why don't I look at myself that way? Like, she notices that whenever I go to work, I always have my food for lunch that I meal prepped. I always have sugar snap peas and tomatoes, and she was commenting about something else that I was eating that she's never heard of, like a Cliff Bar or something, I don't know. And I was talking about going home and making homemade pizza for me and my husband last night, and it was healthy. And I was talking to her about going to Planet Fitness, and she's really intimidated about going to the gym because she's embarrassed. I'm like, I totally get it. This is what you should do. And like, we talked for like an hour, and it wasn't work related, which we probably should have been working, but I don't know. It's kind of like, you know, it was there, and it felt like it needed to be talked about. So anyways, it's just like, why do I want to go binge whenever I had this amazing conversation with a girl at work that kind of was like looking at me as a mentor or whatever. And I'm like, why would I want to go ruin that? Like, I woke up this morning so happy that, you know, I was $199 again, and my jeans are fitting really good. I'm wearing size 10 jeans. They're tight. Don't go crazy. But I'm in them, you know. And like a week and a half ago, they were not okay. And anyway, I don't know why we don't look at ourselves in the positive way that we should. But anyways, so I'm pulling up to my house. So I didn't go get fast food. I didn't go to Tom Thumb. I didn't get the Frosty and the spicy chicken sandwich with mayonnaise. I didn't get the, you know, the donuts. I didn't get the dozens of cookies that I wanted, like the coconut dreams or delights or whatever they're called. Oh my gosh. I didn't get, you know, the French fries from the bag that I never buy, like all of that crap, the chips and the dip. I didn't buy any of that stuff. I'm at my house and I'm too lazy to go back out, which is good. So I may go for a run with my dog. And yes, I do run at night. I run with a taser. It's fine. Anyways, but yeah, so I kind of talked myself out of it. So that's good. And I'm kind of down off of that high, which is kind of funny. Sorry, I'm really close. Anyway, so sorry this video is really dark. It's just I needed to do this video. If not for anyone else, but just for myself. Of okay, this is how I was feeling. I was having such a extreme high from I don't know what it is about people that binge. There's just this like this fluttering of information in my head of what do I want to eat, what do I want to eat, what do I want to eat. And I just kind of like go crazy thinking about what I want to eat. And then I know I'm going to regret it. I know I'm going to be pissed. And I'm going to go into my Weight Watchers meeting on Sunday being furious, going back over 200, you know, whenever it's only good for that small window of time. So anyways, I hope this helps me. I hope it helps y'all. If anyone can relate, comment down below. But anyways, sorry it's a dark video, but it is what it is, right?